up, everybody? It's Kelsee Briana Jai, and today I'm here with my August favorites. I have some products that I've loved over the month of August, and I'm really excited because summer is basically over, and now we're gearing up for my personal favorite season, which is fall. So let's do one last hurrah for summer. Bye, summer. Bye, girl. And let's get ready for fall. And to prepare for that, let's talk about some of my favorite products. Let's go ahead and start off with the Pat McGrath Utopian Dream eyeshadow palette, which I know so many of you all are like, Kelsee, I didn't get this palette. I'm not sure about this palette just because this palette looks so similar to other palettes. If you all didn't check out my review that I dedicated to this palette, make sure you check it out. I go a little bit more in depth about that. But basically, I love this palette because this one is the most vibrant version of any of the eyeshadow shades and tones that you feel are most similar from her entire brand. So I think that this one is the most complimentary for my skin tone, and to be completely honest, I've used it at least 5, 6, 7 times since I've gotten it, and I don't really do that often. I should probably do it more, but I don't. I'm just being honest. But the true test of if you have my intention and if I think something is really good is if I use it repeatedly, even though I have an abundance of different makeup, and that lets me know that I truly like it. So it's my favorite. I love it. I think it's really pretty. I have it on my eyes now. It dazzles, it sparkles. Y'all know I'm here for purple at any point. And this shade right here, this one can hold its own too. Venusian Orchid. And I thank you all who left comments on my video telling me what you thought a Venusian Orchid was. So we've concluded that Pat made it up, but it's something cool. It's probably a flower that she envisions being on the planet Venus. So I really like it. Let me know if you all got this palette, and if you did, what are your thoughts on it? Have you been using it? Let me know if you recreated any of my looks that I've done with it. And as promised, I am going to still do another video using this palette to talk about some of the comparisons. So stay tuned for that. The next thing that I am loving is this YSL skincare makeup hybrid product. This one is the Bare Look Tint. So it's a skin tint, and sometimes when I see skin tints, I'm not that enthused about them. You know, I can pretty much use whatever foundation I have and make it sheer. So for me, the idea of going out of the way to get a skin tint is not really that appealing. You know, I will get them for the sake of trying them out for you guys, or just for the sake of being in the loop of whatever is launching in the makeup industry. But I was impressed with this because it gives you such a beautiful amount of coverage. It truly embodies what I think a skin tint should be, and I am loving it. It goes on so beautifully. I have the shade number 14. I want to do a dedicated video to this product, but I just love the way it goes on. I love the way it looks. It's so smoothing, and it gives me the right amount of coverage in order for me to feel like my skin is a blank canvas, but it doesn't feel smothered. So I love that so much. This is something that I will throw on just to run out of the house. This is a great no makeup product. Kudos to YSL. Video on this coming soon. Next, I have to give props to Wayne Goss on his newest lipstick launch because I am in love with the tones of these lipsticks. They are perfection. I already love neutral lipsticks, but I love them even more when they are shades of caramel brown because I feel like these tones complement my complexion the best. And there are so many varying tones ranging from lighter to deeper, and each and every single one of them just looked killer on me. I love them. They are the right amount of neutral. They're not too cool. They're not too warm. They look really inviting, and I love how they just glide on. The formulation is impeccable. If you have not tried any of Wayne's lip products, do yourself a favor and try them, especially if you like neutral browns. These are gorgeous, and they will work on so many different people's complexions. I kid you not. So even if you're not my skin tone, if you're deeper than me, or even if you're lighter than me, these are going to be beautiful for fall and year round. But especially if you want to get you a good neutral brown lipstick for fall, winners right here, right here. I don't know who told Natasha Denona that she needed to come through and kill the eyeliner game the way that she did, but I'm glad she got the memo because she understood the assignment. These eyeliners are beautiful. They are so smooth and they are some of my new favorites. So this one is her Work and Set eyeliner, which essentially is a gel eyeliner in a pot. So you need to use a liner brush with this one. But when I tell you the black is so inky and smooth and opaque and it doesn't go anywhere, it's truly impressive. And then I'm loving still her liquid eyeliner. She did something when she did this just because it's so smooth when you apply it. And I'm always looking for a good liquid eyeliner that's not going to run. I don't like to go over it too many times, and I feel like she truly executed it with this one. It's very black and I love that. And I also love this pencil. It's like Natasha came through with an excellently formulated eyeliner house, and all I want to see are more colors. The potted formula, I want to see all the colors. Give us blue, give us purple, give us lime green. Same thing with the pencil and this liquid eyeliner, because she has a winning formula on her hands. And there are multiple colors of the working set. So I have the neutral one, which I love, the black one, but I don't have that brown one. I have to pick that one up. And then in the pencil, I just have the black. Again, all the colors that she comes out with, I want to grab them because they are beautiful. Eyeliner is such an essential part of your makeup, and if you have a trash eyeliner, you may as well throw the whole eye look away because you're gonna ruin it anyways. So truly consider investing in a good eyeliner, and I think Natasha Denona came out with some really good options that anybody could choose one that will work for them. Love these. So I've told you all before that I really love this one size pressed powder. But over the month of August, I became obsessed with this powder, and I just found myself reaching for it on a daily basis just because of how it makes your skin look so velvety. I don't know how this formulation is that good and that smooth, but I just think it is. And it works over all of my formulations of foundation that I love. It doesn't deepen me up. I feel like there's a beautiful range of colors, and I think that Patrick Starrr truly nailed the powders for golden undertones, which I feel like we get left out a lot. There's always a neutral powder or there's always a warmer powder, but sometimes golden neutral powders just kind of like get lost in the mix. But Patrick Starr's brand really understands them because Patrick Starrr himself is neutral golden. So I am all the way live for that. And on top of that, this formulation is so buttery smooth. And I truly think this powder will be good for those of you all who don't even like powder because it's very lightweight, and to me it gives you the perfect finishing touch to your makeup. Silky smooth. Love it. The last makeup item that I have is a foundation from Clé de Peau, and this foundation has truly become an iconic staple in my foundation wardrobe. This foundation is everything. Now they came out with the foundation in this same type formulation that was more matte, but this one is the radiant one. This foundation is so gorgeously radiant. It's not too glowy where you look oily, but it's not matte at all. It just gives you an effortless, beautiful glow from within, and I just love how radiant it makes my skin look. I think the title is perfect for the product. Whenever I wear it, people compliment me on my skin, and that's all I can truly ask for. When people say, oh my gosh, your skin is so pretty, thank you so much. I'm wearing this foundation and I just feel like it enhances the beauty, and I'm always looking for a good foundation formulation, and this one is top tier. Top tier. It's a little pricey, but honey, if you don't invest in anything else, invest in your foundation because everything else can be finessed. But if you don't have a good base to start off with, there's nothing else that you can do. And this right here, this is going to start you off right. Love this product. I'm going to do a full face of Clé de Peau coming soon on my channel. I've actually already filmed the video. I just have to edit it and find time to schedule it. But Clé de Peau is a brand that is heavily slept on, and I need y'all to wake up because this product right here, this is what dreams are made of. I have some perfumes I want to share, and the first one is by Gucci. This one is The Last Day of Summer, and I bought this fragrance last year around this same time, and I didn't truly use it as much as I wanted to. But honey, when I tell you I have been using this scent because it embodies the last day of summer. It smells like a summer day that is fading into fall, and I just love the notes of it. It's one of those scents that's versatile. You can wear it during the day, you can wear it during the night. It smells like autumn leaves without obnoxiously smelling like fall. You know how sometimes candles do the most to smell like fall? This one is a lot more subtle, it's a lot more sensual, and I love it. I don't really love super warm scents, but this one has just a little bit of that cozy appeal. If I had to put it in a category, I would say that it's spicy, but also woodsy and somewhat fresh. And the last product that I have to share my favorites is this scent by House of Sillage. And we just have to take a moment to appreciate all of the crystals here. And I wish that you all could hold this just to feel how hefty it is. It feels so expensive. When you open it up, as I've mentioned so many times, it has engraving on the inside. It says Whispers of Truth Noir, and it's in the shape of a cupcake. So it's already decadent as is without even smelling it. But then when you put your nose on it and you spray it, it's so good. It's so good. This screams fall, sexy, leather. You are that chick when you put this on. This is just that good. It is so sensual. It's a play off of their original scent, Whisper of Truth, which is a little bit lighter. It's a little fresher. But then when you get the noir, it adds a little bit of danger to it. And it gives you something that's very sensual. Love this scent. It smells so good. You can wear it during the day, you can wear it during the nighttime. It really depends on your personality. But this to me just exudes sex appeal. This is something that you throw on when you're wearing black. And if you want to, you can add a red lipstick, because that is the vibe of this fragrance. House of Sillage can do no wrong in my eyes, and this scent right here is one of my top favorites from the house. But those are all the products that I have for my favorites. And I also want to highlight my new banner on my YouTube page, which some of you may have noticed and some of you may have not. Here's what it looks like. It's so me. And I love it. It says Smooches. It's surrounded by diamonds. It's very much so Kelsee Briana Jai. And I have to give a special shout out to Tiya, who created this for me. She is a graphic designer and she's also a certified Kel Belles. It reflects me, and I love how she has so much attention to detail. And I asked her if it would be possible for me to turn the O's and Smooches into lips, and she was like, absolutely. And so she did that. That is so cute. And it has a little bit of a purple aura coming from the background, so I'm in love. But if you are interested in anything like that, I will have her information down below. Thank you again, Tiya. I appreciate you. So with that being said, let's get into some Kelsee's comment corner, and I want to share some of my favorite comments from the month of August with you all. I just wanted to take the time to recognize this comment because it really touched me. So this one is from Fluffy Sheep 090, and she says, clears throat and tests mic. Hello, as a Kel Belles grad, I would like to say that the woman before you is truly a divine goddess. First of all, you are too. That right there just blew me away. And she goes on to say, as someone who had the grand opportunity to meet this person, this woman had the skills to guide my awkwardness through choosing brushes. I had them all scattered on my desk because they are all a mystery to me. Correcting my brow technique. Apparently flicking a brow pencil is hard for me. And giving me the courage to put a gel liner in my waterline. I just did it despite my fears without telling her, but she talked me through it. Guys, I didn't poke my eye out. So to all those new makeup lovers and even old ones, I believe you can never stop learning, and despite graduating, I am still learning. Why? Because Kelsee Briana Jai made me look beautiful with all the little skills I had, and I did it on my own with my own little hands despite adding too much bronzer. I mean, I was at home, so who cares, right? Due to that, she empowered me to just have fun and enjoy makeup as she does. So to those of you all who can become future Kel Belles grads, I encourage you to meet this glorious, kind soul, because you will be as beautiful as she makes you feel. I am out. Toss this grad hat. I love this comment. This comment definitely made my day. Thank you so much. I mean, I am just smiling ear to ear reading this because It truly still blows me away with how much you all love Kel Belles University and how much you all have really received it, and you've been open to learn so much. And I just love that. I love having the ability to connect with you all and teach you all different techniques, and it just really warms my heart. So from the bottom of my heart all the way to the deep veins and crevices of it, I want to say thank you for leaving this comment, because it really impacted me, and I am truly grateful that you took a class with me, and on top of that, you enjoyed it so much to put together these words and leave a comment to let me know and share that with everybody. So I really appreciate you, and I don't even know what else to say. That's just so incredibly sweet to have people say stuff like that to you. It's just, you know, it's not something that happens every day. So I appreciate you. Talking back and forth with you all is one of my favorite things. That is what keeps me going, the community of it all. So the last thing that I want to talk about in this video is Kelsee on culture. And I love series, so pretty much that's what I do in my idle time. And I know I've gotten some people saying, how do you find time to watch TV? And honestly, I do it while I'm doing other stuff, so it's bad. But if I'm taking a shower, I will connect like my iPad to like my Beats pill or something like that and listen. Or if I'm cooking, I'll be watching something. So that's pretty much what I do. I make the best of my time. If I'm doing my hair, I'm gonna be watching something at the same time, because I really never have time to just sit and watch attentively. So I have been watching Wife Swap. And I noticed that it was on Hulu, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I used to love Wife Swap. And so it's always a shock to watch stuff that you used to watch when you were younger, and it always just seems so normal. And then when you try to watch it later, it's like, oh my gosh, these people were talking crazy. Like, this would not air today. So some of the episodes are a little bit outrageous, and it's so weird to see how much the world has changed in 20 years. The first season was like in the early 2000s, and you all know back then reality TV just was not scripted like that. So it's really people's natural reaction to wherever they're being placed, and it is hilarious. So I've been watching that to pass the time, and I also have been watching Hell's Kitchen, Young Guns. I've been watching that since the beginning, but I love watching that show. I feel like I could survive it just because I've worked under high intensity people like Gordon Ramsay before, and I don't recommend it, but I've been in those type situations where the pressure is on and you're working for somebody that's a perfectionist, plus it's for a TV show. I really feel like I could do it, but I'm not a chef or whatever. But but I see them preparing the beef Wellington and the scallop risotto, and I just want to go so bad. So if any of you all have the hookup for me to be able to go to Hell's Kitchen and be on an episode, like, I would be eternally grateful. I just want to go. I just want to taste the beef welly fire. Yes, I love that show. I love it, and I want to go to that restaurant. And I don't think that you can unless you have an invitation or you know somebody. So if y'all know somebody, hook a girl up, let me know. And lastly, I've been watching the recent adaptation of Power, Raising Kanan, and I have enjoyed it. I know a lot of people say it's boring, but I like it because to me it seems authentic. And if you all don't know what Power is, it's a show that's centered around Ghost, who was a high-powered drug dealer in New York City, blah, blah, blah. That went on for a few years. That series is off, and then they had the spinoff about Ghost's son, Tariq. That one is still in production, but they haven't come out with season 2 yet. And now they have a new spinoff, which is Raising Kanan, and that one shows how Kanan became Kanan. So I really like that one. Let me know if you all have been watching it and if you keep up with the whole Power series and that world. Let me know your thoughts on that, and if you think it's boring or not, because I think it's cool, because it's taking me back to the 90s at a time that I wasn't really here. Like, I was born in the 90s, but I wasn't really there for the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? I was a baby. So let me know your thoughts on that. And let me know some of your favorite products that you tried out in the month of August. And also let me know what you're looking forward to, whether it's makeup, a movie, TV show, fashion, whatever. Let me know down in the comment section. And on your way out, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. And ring that bell to become a Kel Belle. And I will check you all in my very next video, which will be super soon. Smooches. Bye.